Today I'm giving you all life-changing advice that completely changed my gains in my training. So whenever I would hit plateaus, I'd be like, I'd take a deload week. Then I'd go back and I noticed I was still hitting plateaus. Then I watch a video called MTOR Reset, just take time completely off the gym. So then I start taking time completely off the gym instead of taking a deload. So I take 7 to 14 days off of the gym. And I noticed I actually got bigger the first week, and then the second week I kind of maintained that. So that type of muscle size. This is called MTOR Reset. So there's MTOR in your muscle, and that's correlated to how much your body can grow. It's either the more MTOR you have or the less MTOR you have is how much your ability is to react to training stimulus. So whenever you take time off of training, this MTOR, it goes to a certain level to where you're more hyperactive or more hyper responding to training. So that's why it's very important to take time off of the gym instead of just doing a deload, because when you're deloading, you still have some sort of stimulus. So here's a short summary. Go to the gym 4 to 8 weeks if you're training really hard, or if you're more advanced, you're going to have a shorter training cycle. Then you take 7 to 14 days off. Your nervous system will recover, your muscles will recover, and also whenever you go back to the gym, your muscular potential will go greater than ever. And it takes 1 to 2 weeks for muscle tissue, really 2 weeks for muscle tissue to start to diminish. So you're not losing any muscle tissue. If you see you're a little bit weaker, it's most likely just due to neural patterns in the nervous system. And also some people come back stronger. I know a lot of people, they took, like clients of mine, friends of mine that took 7 to 14 days off the gym. They're like, I noticed I got bigger, because they were doing the high frequency training. And then whenever they would go back to the gym, they're like, I hit a new PR. So imagine your body's completely in a state where it's sensitive to training again, and you're already stronger. So if you do this earlier on in your training, or just really anywhere in your training, if you've overreached, you'll see you go to the gym even stronger. And if you are weaker, it's just due to neural patterns, and you'll gain even more muscle and have more potential to grow stronger. So yeah, I highly recommend, instead of deloading, just taking time off the gym. And that, for years and years, I was a power lifter. I had so many plateaus. As soon as I started doing that, I never stopped progressing in my training. Was always hitting PRs at the end of training cycles, unless I had some sort of tweak, or I was barely eating if I was mentally not doing well, or just drinking, which only happened one training cycle. I don't drink. So yes sir, try this out. If you're in a training plateau and you're training very hard, you have to train hard for this to even be a thing and come into play. So yes sir, ski.